I don't know about Nathan and Sydney, though.
Nathan knows.
I'm here to have fun, and I'm also here to win, you know. I love to win. If it's between him or winning, I'm obviously going to choose winning.
If you're...
I might try to split us up.
The only person I really trust at the moment is probably Carr, because he's been very open and just always wanted to work with the team.
Okay, that makes sense. So if they're really coming after you, then I'll give it to you. But I feel like, I mean, if that's what you think, since I found
It doesn't, because I mean, I feel like Caitlin and Sydney are very good. And I think for right now, I have them as allies. Between all of us, we have everything that like a team would need. I feel like we all are very like cunning individuals and we're very smart when it comes to like how to do challenges differently.
But if it comes down to it, because I like to trick you,
Yes.
I think we can all work together.
Yeah. Except if it's like us three at the end. I feel like both of them are very trusting when they pick sides. And I can be trusting, it's just when it comes down to it, I want to win, and I want to win probably more than they do, so.
Leva, getting your first look at the new Ames tribe. Emily was voted out at the last tribal council. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering why I asked you to put your bandanas in here. We are going to be shaking things up. There are 4 red buffs in here. There are 4 blue ones. We are forming 2 new teams, and we're gonna start that. When you grab the bandana, go on the appropriate mat. Don't look. You're first. Dylan's on blue. Frankie is on red.
Well, you can take the girl out of blue, but you can't take the blue out of the girl. So I'm still supporting the blue team, and yeah.
She's not calling us out.
Caitlin's on red. Sydney's on red.
Oh my god.
Nathan's on blue.
This is so good.
Israel's on blue.
I'm last.
Leo's on blue.
Holy shit.
And Aubrey is the only one from her tribe to stay on red.
We're not supposed to test it.
I think each team will have their strengths. I think the girls, or well, red team will have a more like, they'll be more, they'll use their heads, they'll talk more, they will just like, if it comes to like a puzzle, I think they'll win. I think we have more brute force.
Yes, we've had a plan since we got here. We wanted to get red, someone, doesn't matter who, but someone from Ames into the final to win it. From the sounds of it, AIM wants me to get to the finals. I want to get someone to the finals, it doesn't matter to me. But from the sounds of it, they want me to go to the finals. That's why they eliminated Emily on purpose. And for a second, you know, things were looking down. But then we realized this is a good thing. Our loyalties lie with our first color.
Other teams, look at this team. Oh my god, it's guys against girls! Woo! It was really unfair. Like, it was all the guys against all the girls. It was really upsetting. But it's fine, whatever.
For today's immunity challenge, 1 person from each tribe is going to be hanging on to a pole. And on the other side, 2 members from the opposing tribe will try and get them off any way they can. Once they are dragged across the line, they win a point. The first to 2 is going to win immunity. Loser's going to tribal council, where the next person will be voted out of Survivor Nebraska. All right, on the polls we have Leo and Sydney. Running for Ames, we have Aubrey and Caitlin. And for Leva, we have Nathan and Israel. On my go. Survivors ready? Go!
Ah, she bit me! Ah, she bit me!
How it feels.
This is not gonna work out for you guys, you know that.
No! Wait, hold on, I'm getting a slice. Sit on him.
Sit on him. What the hell? No! Ew, too much girl contact.
This will be loose down.
This is gay man's like a nightmare, I swear to God.
This is so unfair! He's stronger than the two of us! You liked me! You know what? I'm laughing too much. Are you ticklish?
No.
Ah!
Fucking try it.
Ah! Give up!
Good.
Sydney cheated.
I didn't even move. Like,
Twice.
She bit me! Nathan, if you say that's cheating, guys! She bit me in the last cup! What? Yeah, she bit me while we were doing the two thing!
Are you gonna?
I have sandburn now. I've never had sandburn before, and I do not want it again.
We're playing to 2. It's currently 1-0. Leba's in the lead. Running, we have Leo and Dylan for Leba, and Frankie and Aubrey for Ames. On the poles, Israel is holding on for Leba, and Caitlin is holding on for Ames. For immunity, survivors ready? Go!
I don't remember what play you're talking about. Let go! He's covering his armpit!
get off! For Christ's sake, it's not that hard.
You know what's not that hard?
Track! I'm even struggling with these two.
Leo, grab her.
Don't pull both of them at the same time.
You guys would make me laugh.
And with that, Leba wins immunity.
Wait, it's not best three?
First to 2.
This is my first time losing a challenge, so I'm not really happy about that. But if you look at the size difference, there was obviously a big, like, we were not gonna win, and I feel like we already knew it.
I am very pissed off. Me too. First of all, I do not think that we should have gotten new teams. I feel like we should have voted someone off the blue team to go onto the other. You know, I think that would have been fair, but it's fine. But it's boys against girls, so we're gonna have, you know, they're tougher than us, but we have some advantages too. What do you think?
I feel like he changed the teams knowing that this was the next thing and was like, "Heh, this will be funny."
Yeah, but
Like,
it's not funny.
It's not fair.
Yeah. And so I feel like whoever gets voted off of our team, we all have to make a big decision now.
Okay. I'm excited for the rest of the day.
We won that last challenge by a lot, and we weren't surprised by that because we have 3 of the strongest players on our team. So I feel like that was a really good advantage that we were given.
It was super easy. I'm sorry. Alec, we randomized the teams, and it was very easy. All the guys ended up on my team, and then all the girls ended up on the other team, and it ended really bad for them. So some of the games are just pure strength, and sometimes they might win, but it's just like most of us lift a lot more than they do, so we just have more prominent strength than they do.
I just want to know what the next challenge is.
I feel like they're going to get rid of her.
Okay, did Frankie tell you that? Yeah. Because I feel like all the girls are really close with one another.
I don't know. Supposedly Aubrey's planning something. Aubrey is definitely plotting something, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if Israel is. Aubrey and Sydney are very devious and sneaky.
But Caitlin has the immunity idol, so I don't know if she's going to play it. I think they convinced her to not play it, and I think they will.
So, the way we figure is this being this way, we get through one more challenge with Nate, and then we purposely lose that second challenge and get rid of Nate. That eliminates one of theirs. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to have Aubrey, because Aubrey's with me and Leo, we're going to have Aubrey talk to Caitlin and tell them, or they're all voting for Sydney. And then we're going to take Caitlin aside and we're going to tell her Aubrey's lying and that she's actually going to vote for her. So then we can get Caitlin to use the immunity idol. So the blue team, well, in this case, they no longer have no idol. And we can also get rid of Sydney, who is their strongest player right now. So we think it's pretty foolproof.
I've seen Caitlin perform more just because I was watching Caitlin. I didn't see her.
Did Frankie participate at all in the last?
During
the poll one. Yeah, and the second
during the
round.
swimming one, Frankie helped a lot.
Yeah, he did. When
But
you and I
the
were
scream and pull right now.
the scream poll, he did. They tried. Him and Aubrey tried to pull me off.
Even though we did switch teams, I feel like the relationships that we build with our initial teams are still there. They're still strong, and we're gonna stick to those.
I mean, you burn more on the pad.
I wonder if they're gonna see like that I'm super dark when I get home.
I think we just need to get rid of Carr. And if we get rid of Carr, then I think we'll be fine.
Okay. You good?
Yeah, I'm a little stressed out.
I don't want to vote you out.
This is my first time being in tribal council, and it's their first time too. So
Yeah, it's not mine. It's not my
I
first
won't
rodeo.
vote. I won't vote.
I'm a snake. I'm being a snake this round. So I told Frankie that we're both going to vote for Sydney because he thinks that Caitlin's going to use her immunity idol. Because no, she hasn't. I'm not a fool. She hasn't. She told me. Like, I know. So I told Frankie that we were going to vote for Sydney. I told Caitlin and Sydney that we were voting for Frankie. And I told Sydney that we're voting for Caitlin, then told Frankie that Sydney and I are voting for Caitlin, but he still needs to vote for Sydney though. Is that like, I know Caitlin has, I know you don't know this, Caitlin has the immunity idol from your side, and Israel has the one for our side. So if we trick Caitlin into using her immunity idol to be like, hey, we're going to place you down, and like you write down Frankie's name, so you use the immunity idol and then Frankie is out. Or
So
like
I'm
something
just
like
being a snake, and it's really funny to me for some reason because I wasn't like this at all last time, and now it's just like we're gonna trick everybody into thinking everything, and it's like it's bad, but it's so funny to me because everybody thinks I'm on their side, but I'm not. I'm just too nice, and nobody realizes it. I'm like, why don't you guys know I'm a snake? Like, I'm a snake.
like there was no way that you and I were gonna get Leo off or Israel
Yeah,
off or
obviously,
anything.
yeah.
Like it wasn't gonna happen, and they could just rip off any of us because we're so tiny compared to them. Like it didn't matter. Like one way or another, we were gonna lose there.
Wait, if we all vote for Caitlin, what if she uses her immunity idol, and then it doesn't count?
Like we tell her we're voting for you, and so she doesn't use it. So she thinks that it's just gonna be like that we're voting for you, so she doesn't have to use it. And then when she gets out, then it doesn't work.
Knowing Caitlin, I'm pretty sure she's gonna use it either way, because she's gonna try to cover her ass.
And then vote Sydney. We tell her that we're gonna vote you, but you and I vote Sydney instead.
I don't know. Aubrey talked strategy with me, but I don't know. I saw the three of them talking, and I have a gut feeling that I'm gonna be voted out.
Either way, I'm not getting voted for because everybody thinks I'm on their side, but I'm on nobody's side because I'm just trying to get the original Ames to the top right now. But I'm also trying to backstab everybody because I don't want a guy to win this season again. I want it to be a girl.
All right, Ames, despite there being new members to the tribe, you guys are back here again. However, I'm gonna start a question off with Aubrey. You are the only person from Ames to remain on Ames. The other three were originally on Leva, so how do you navigate around that?
I'm scared. I'm scared because I wasn't on their team before. So like, what if I just like, bye? Like I don't know. Like I don't know what's happening. I'm nervous. Like,
Caitlin, do you think that's the case? What Aubrey said?
no.
Why?
Well, because I know that Aubrey would be a great asset to our team, and she has a lot of good qualities, and then we have a lot of weaknesses, so
Aubrey, what do you think is going to happen tonight?
Something's gonna happen. It's just gonna be like, what? It's just gonna throw off. Like something. I can feel it in my lungs. I feel like everyone is just questioning their will.
So all of you are unsure?
Yeah.
How many of you think it could be you tonight? Everyone. So no one here feels safe? Well, I think that's the perfect time to go vote. So Frankie, you're up.
I'm gonna trust Aubrey on this one.
Loyalties are loyalties, but not in this game.
I'm really hoping like the community has helped me if I really make this round.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Caitlin. Second vote, Sydney. Third vote, Aubrey. That's one vote Aubrey, one vote Caitlin, one vote Sydney, one vote left. Third person voted out of Survivor Nebraska, and the third member of our jury is Aubrey.
I knew it! You stink!
Aubrey,
Okay, I was
that's
being
two,
a
that's
bitch.
enough. Come bring me your bandana. Come bring me your bandana. Aubrey, the tribe has spoken, and on the loser truck.
Oh, I knew it right as I saw your handwriting, Caitlin!